なんとかなったみてえだな。畳みかける。これがスーパーサイヤ人3だ。
Alright, what's going on, gentlemen? Here we go. Data download is in here. Let's just go ahead and take a look at what we got in store, starting with Gogeta. The big question for Gogeta is him being a range type on what seems to be a predominantly strike-oriented set of teams. Are they going to make his stats even? Which I think they might, and the answer is no. Looks like he is very blast-oriented. Okay, that's no problemo. His blast damage card gives him blast damage up, and then he has extra damage inflicted on a high area. His damage is 25% increase, this strike card here, so that's fine. For Broly, he's a defense type, so I'm curious how they're going to handle his stats. Okay, interesting. He has a huge HP pool, but I like the way that they handled the transformation. See this? Before transformation, first stage, second stage. Oh my god. His stats continue to grow each stage? Yeah, look at that. 200,000 by second stage. Damn. Broly's gonna be a tanky boy, isn't he? Yeah, he's gonna be a beast. Health restore down on strikes, and his blast arts power up his blue card. Okay. I see you, Broly. Makes sense too. Paragus. I'm really curious about this character. I said it before, but 1% characters always age better if they're focused on support, right? Red Pan, Ku, Feet Ku, or the support Goku. A lot of these guys will just fare better if they act as the anchor or the glue for a already established team. Paragus, we know, supports if you have Broly on the team, but I wonder what else he does. Okay, 2.4 mil HP, strike-oriented character, not too shabby. Striker Blast, he's stacking damage. We know the blue card gives him, on activation, 20% blue card damage with damage guard. Interesting. Notice how there's no limit, by the way. Meaning, if Broly can keep... Sorry, if Paragus can keep chucking out blue cards, he can keep stacking up some of that damage guard. On hit, all enemy takes 20% more damage. If the enemy is hit with paralysis, you draw another blue, and you get 50 ki. Their rework of paralysis is 100% for a character like this. Imagine, you constantly get smacked by paralysis procs, while this guy's just constantly throwing out blue cards at you. He could pretty much win the fight over and over again if that's the case. Green card. Draw a card, heal 15%, 40 ki, cancel attribute downgrades. Pretty strong. If the enemy battle member is Vegeta Clan, destroy a card to get an ult, with your special arts cost going down by 5, uncancelable. Ultimate Broly. Massive impact damage on activation, 100%. Strike damage, 30% ult damage with a -2 Dragon Balls on hit. Makes sense too that he gets the strike damage up. It is a melee based ultimate. Okay. Main ability, draw the ult, heal 30%, get 50 ki, cancel attribute downgrades under normal conditions, cancel enemy attribute upgrades. That's a strong main. Starter ability, 300% damage, 250 damage guard, 50% ki recovery, level 1 card draw speed. If at least one other battle member is Broly, he gets another 30% damage guard. His striker blast darts on hits have an increased chance to inflict paralysis, going up by 10%. Protect hand for 50 counts with ally damage plus 30%. That's not bad. The protect hand is going to be a big one. I mean, Rose is pretty much everywhere, and his disruptive effect is pretty annoying. So having a character that could, you know, proc that one disrupt, be the one hit, then you swap out to somebody else is a perfect way to ensure your combo is not disrupted. On entry, draw a card if your hand is 3 or fewer, heal 10%, 30 ki, nullify cover change, and destroy an enemy card. Okay, on Striker Blast Art's use, your next blue card damage up by 25%, up to 100. On your next Striker Blast Art's hit, your paralysis infliction chance goes up by 5%, up to 20. If the enemy is hit with paralysis, draw blue, 50 ki, level 1 card draw speed, Blue card costs -10 for 15 counts and nullify endurance. Super gimmicky character. It's all hinging on paralysis, but the effects that he draws from it is pretty strong. Blue to blue, nullify endurance, level 2 card draw speed. Again, super niche, but it's still really strong. You could use your paralysis opportunities to charge up a little bit of overdrive if you wanted, but they made it so that there's a cooldown between each proc, so it's not going to be as easy. When hit by an enemy's arts, on special move ultimate arts use, activations available +1. Inflict the enemy with paralysis a 30% chance, enemy key -30, all enemy draw speed -2. So you hit him once, he's going to inflict paralysis. If you use a blue card or an ultimate, then you can reactivate this when you get hit. So the whole gameplay style for Paragus is inflict paralysis. Maybe in your efforts to get priority, you got hit with him, so you proc that 30% paralysis chance. You're going to draw that blue card. You use the blue card. What happens now? You refresh this 30% blue card proc, this -30 key, and the -2 card draw speed because you use the blue. They want paralysis procs to refresh and disrupt, so if you do screw up, you at least have something to slow down your opponent. That's what they want. It's honestly kind of funny. Cover change against a strike, channelable with the blue. His Z ability. Movies, powerful opponent or Saiyan, strike attack, strike defense. If your movie saga, 18% blast. He seems okay, little old Paragus. I honestly would have liked if he was more like Red Pan for these guys, but it's still fine. It's still fine. Now I wanted to check equipment. Let's see, cause so the unique equips for the Red Broly as well as the Goku Black are I don't think they'll be in this data download. I think what's happening is, I don't know if it's the Broly or the Goku Black, but one of them is next week, and then I think another one next week should be one of them with I think the free-to-play character, or that's this reset because it's a boost character. The week after should be another one of the uniques, and then that 1% Zenkai, and then we know on the 10th of June we should be expecting an LF Zenkai. So at least this time around they've spread around the content a little bit better. But what do we have here? Yeah, is that not Goku Black's unique equip? Okay. What does Goku Black need? He needs a way to deplete his gauge. So if the unique equip could give him a blue, even if it's 2 times, when it's filled, then we're cooking. Outside of that, he obviously needs the normal stat spread, whatever. You guys already know. So let's see. Wait. Okay, for a second there, I don't know why, but for a second there, I thought Yellow Goku Black was after the new design philosophy. I was like, what? 170% damage guard, 20% health, 70% to both defenses, 15% health restore, 170% damage guard, 190% damage inflicted, 30% blue card damage, 70% to both offenses, restores own health by 3% after being hit by an enemy's arts attack while this character is on the field. That is a premium sustain ability. I didn't think they would give him this. Wow. On transformation, draw up to 4 cards if your hand is 3 or fewer. On battlefield entry, if your own unique gauge is full, the following effects occur. You draw a blue, you get 50 key. While not defeated, on enemy blue card activation, cancel enemy buff effects 3 times. Oh my goodness, wow, I didn't think they'd do that. I thought they'd do it a finite amount of times. That's perfect. That is perfect. On battlefield entry, with a full gauge, draw a blue and get 50 key. There you go. They rectified the fault of the unique gauge. I like this. I like this a lot. I think he's gonna look a lot better. Yeah, I'm interested. I think they might have cooked here. This might be enough for him. Is this available tonight? I don't think so, right? I'm gonna have to check the event. Okay, I think they cooked. I think Yellow Goku Black might be a viable character now. We'll have to try out for ourselves. No new awakened equip. I see Broly there. Oh, Gogeta. Strike defense, blast defense, max HP, health restore. Okay. Broly, max HP, 15% to own blast attack if a fusion warrior and God Key is a battle member. 15% to own strike attack when tag Saiyan and tag powerful opponent is a battle member. 15% to own strike and blast defense when 3 battle members are movie saga. Wow, this is a pretty good equip. HP, both pure defenses and a pure offense. This is good. This is a good one indeed. There was another one. Oh, sorry. Gogeta's just the defense. There is also this guy. Blast attack, strike defense, max HP, and then 10% pure blast attack and defense if this character is God Key for fusion warriors. Yeah, it's pretty good. Okay, I think that's everything, actually. Yeah, I'm excited to try out Yellow Goku Black. I think they cooked here. That event, though, that's not available tonight, is it? It's here, right? No, see, yeah. It's next week. Okay. I just wanted to double check, but yeah. Okay, Goku Black's is next week. I'm excited to try him out. I think they cooked with him. One of the biggest issues was this guy's inability to dump the unique gauge. It was troublesome. But with him being able to get a blue card every time he's on the field, that's pretty good. Really, really like that. Now, if only his green card wasn't a long animation. But either way, I think that's pretty much everything for the showcase teams. No, don't worry. I'm not using 13. I'm probably going to put Gogeta here. I think they're going to want you to use the Synchro Gogeta. I'm having Namek Goku there so he doesn't get blown up right away. And this is more of a range setup for him, so it should be fine. And then for Broly, I'm probably going to throw him on a powerful opponent team. I don't know if it's going to include Buhan because Rose exists, but I think these are fine. Will you let me know in the comment section below what you're thinking? How do you find the equipments, Paragus, as well as the Goku Black? I think they did a good job, and I'm eager to try him out. But until next time, guys, I will be live on Twitch for the summons, and the banners go live in about 2 hours. So I will be live. Let's do our summons live together. Let's have some fun, and I wish you guys the best of luck. I'll see you there, but until then, peace.